what do we got here? Now, this came in the mail today. It cost me not even 20 bucks. So, could be a fake. I don't know. But let's dive straight into it. Just open up the box. So the box, it looks very, very nice. Looks all well made. So even the packaging has a foam liner on the inside. So, and it was a sale, some kind of a sale. It was on Amazon, one of the last pieces. Now, I said the packaging looks good. It's a nice pouch. As you see, you can slightly see through the pouch. I'm gonna put the box. There's something more inside. Just get that out first. Now here's some rubber sealings or O-rings. Just a piece of foam. Save some space. And I guess here will be the cable inside. High quality pure copper cable. Okay. They even put a nice picture on there with cable. Oh, funky. So that's it. Not gold plated. Gold plated. Therefore very nice. I also have about the same from Wormhole, but this one looks more golden. You see this one? The Wormhole does not look as golden as this one. So I'm gonna take the original cable to try out the machine. Oh, some nice Velcro wraps here. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. So the cable, oh, it's very flexible. That's neat. It's very, very thin also. I like it. Hope the copper is thick enough so current will get through, but we will see. Now put away the package. Now, enough talking. Onto the machine. Now we have CNC up here. Pretty tight bag. Oh, I'm sure you can hear that. Oh, it has great feedback. Great feedback. Really. Take it apart. What I always do is I try to take the machines apart as far as I can, just to see what's inside, how they look, and whatnot. So this one looks very nice made, to be honest. That's well made. That's even better made than any other machine I own so far. Well, the others are also good. Well, especially this Wormhole one. This one is the best one I own so far. Also the most silent one I own. And we can leave it out as a comparison afterwards. And also the other machines as a comparison in loudness. I have 3 types of other machines. Show you later. Now, just try to... Oh yeah, it's opening. Very nice. I like it when the motor part is opening up very easily. The other ones partially are so strongly turned together. You need such a lot of force to get them apart. But I managed it with all the machines to do it. Yep, and as we know, there's stuff inside here. Hoorah, maybe you already saw it. That's what makes the pumping action. That's pretty neat. And it's always threading up invalid. Okay, which I guess it means I should not open this. Now here we have the little piston going down there. Little rod. It's nicely greased up everything, so that's good. And yeah, cannot say a lot here. Threads are all made well, everything coated very nice. So all in all, I would say looks pretty good, pretty well made. Put it together. The threads here are so finicky, such fine threads. It's just hilarious in my opinion, but okay. Somehow they managed to make them and they work. Yeah, but you should really not tighten it too heavy, otherwise you will have big problems getting it apart again. Yeah, Now the CNC logo up here looks pretty neat also. And I'm gonna put the cap back on, and to be honest, it has great feedback, which only this machine also has. Yeah, but this machine has not such a strong feedback. You can hear it click louder, but this one has, you can feel it much more. So you really, if you're on a step, you will stay there. You have to get some force to push it to the next step. That's why it's really tuck, 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 moving that nice. This one is moving much more in motion. Yeah. Now, for the needles, for the cartridges, just take a 7-round liner, I guess, here. Yep, 7-round liner. Put it in. Ooh. Wow. That's flush. That's neat. Oh, with this cartridge, it's a fit perfect. Not sure which these are. I guess the Stigma. I guess these are the Stigma cartridges. I'm gonna take a look for you. Yep. These are the Stigma cartridges, and I like them. To be honest, I like them. They're not the best, but for my purposes, they're well. And yeah, but what I'm gonna do, I'm take a 3-round liner for the circle challenge, because the thinner the lines, the harder it is, and so a 3-round liner is perfect. One round liners I don't like. They also just cut the skin up. I mean, as you see, I did too. So 1mm skin, by the way, always get through 1mm skin. I always do. So since you should tattoo about 1.2, 1.5 millimeters deep, you should get through the skin, in my opinion. But yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, please. Now, original cable put on. It holds very well, so you really have to give it some push to get it on there. Now, just without the cartridge. Ooh, wow. Are you even able to hear that? I guess. Yeah, I guess you can hear it, but you really have to turn up the volume. So, I guess this is the most silent machine I own so far. Let's compare it to the others. Yeah, just more sound. This is the most silent I had so far. So, this is a medium, but already a little bit louder. This is the loudest bang hammer. This almost sounds like a coil machine. I think it's very loud. Yeah, but yeah, it's a cheap machine, like all the others. But okay, now again. Very silent. And wow, that's nice. And it's just it vibrates, but it's just so, I don't know, soft vibrating feeling, soft vibration. You can almost, it does not really transfer into your fingers. That's very nice. So put a cartridge in, and they lock up very nice. Even other cartridges, I guess these are wormholes now, not sure. And they lock up perfectly. So to be honest, I'm surprised. I don't know. I'm pretty sure this is an original machine. I just got it for a very banging price. I have no other idea. I cannot explain it why I got it for under 20 bucks. Yeah, but it's an awesome machine. And what I'm gonna do, yeah, even with a needle, it's very silent. So what I'm gonna do now is, I can even talk with no problem next to this machine running with a cartridge. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put some black ink. So long, true black ink. Just some cheap stuff. Comes with any machine. All this cheap ink, but it's good enough, fair enough to get some circles or some other stuff done. And to be honest, this So Long True Black for lining, it works better than the other ink I had. I don't know exactly which it was. I guess the Wormhole it was. It was a little thinner and it just made more grayish lines than black lines. But yeah, maybe it's also the skin. I cannot tell really. Oh, that here, yeah, here. This is what I mean. The smoke line here. That's a one pass line with this color, and the other lines are mostly, this is also one pass line, but some are two pass lines, the darker ones. So yeah, I think this ink is just a little darker, but I mean, it's always this cheap stuff. You should not get it under your skin or under any skin under any circumstances. Buy some good colors, buy some good inks from trusted sellers at best. So now gonna put in some ink here and go for the circle challenge, because that's perfect to test out this machine, I would say, or to test out anything. Pretty neat. So get the light source right. Now I just have 5 circles here and I try to get them all done in one go. Okay, I guess that was a pretty neat one. So that was a pretty nice one, to be honest. Surprised, I like it. Really like it. The machine is very, very nice to work on, I have to say. It's very silent, very, yeah. I said almost no vibrations, so you can just concentrate on the movement you do and the height you get. So therefore, some shakes. Need some ink. That was my mistake. You can also finish up the circles without ink if it's running out, so you still see the line of the needles. But of course, it's better training to do it correctly. When you look at them, they look good. When you wipe away the excess ink, you just see you're not good. Everything else then perfect. No, anything. I mean, the first one was the best, I guess. The first one was, I guess, the best one I made until so far. So practice helps, but I don't know why I'm shaking now a lot more. So it's just I'm nervous, you know, you're watching. You're watching me. Maybe that's why. It's always someone watching, I'm getting nervous and performing not as well as I could if no one's watching. That's a funny thing, I'm a pretty nervous guy always. But yeah, still make YouTube videos. Ha ha ha. So therefore, here's no one watching, you know? I'm alone. Just with the camera. The camera's not really watching. Just watching later. That's the difference. That makes a big difference in my opinion, but okay. So now, as said, the black is pretty black. It is very neat, even blacker than last time where I mixed some other ink within. I mixed a cheaper ink with a better ink. And this one is really black, I have to say. They are black. Yeah. Even under a stronger light, they're pretty black. I don't know what I'm gonna do is show you what I have here. A little lens. a loop, scale loop, and it's a 30 plus. So what I'm gonna do, what I like to do, is I watch it under a microscope to even see also what you can see right now, that there are two lines. You see that? That's a really funny thing. You can really examine tattooing, and I think that's interesting. Shading here. Tried some pepper shading. And the other lines. I think it's very interesting to watch this stuff and to see what the needles really do. So here I got some needle testings. Here you can see that's a 3-round liner. You see the 3 dots? 2 on the downside and 1 on the upper side. Every single stitch you can see. So that's pretty neat. As said, I really like stuff like that. Here I had, was it that? No, it wasn't that. I had some different needle sizes. Any different needle size I have, I just made a few single punctures to watch at them, look at them at under the microscope or under the loop, under the scale. So, and it works out nice. You can really see stuff you didn't notice before, and yeah, as you saw, the double line, you cannot see them by eye. If you watch them like this, you cannot see that there are 2 lines. But if you take the bigger size in comparison, you can clearly see the 2 lines, even on the very black circles. So that's pretty funny. Yeah. Now we're at the machine, trying to find out which type of machine this is exactly, because here is not an instruction or anything within the machine. That's it. That's the machine, the cable. That's it. So therefore, it could be a fake. Don't know. Just say maybe some of you know it, but yeah, the quality talks for itself, in my opinion. So it really is a very silent machine. I will see how long it's working overall and how long it keeps being that good. Also the machining, so the fabrication of the machine is pretty even, pretty nice, very good, very well made. To be honest, I really cannot find anything bad about it. So it's not shaky, it's not rattling at all, it's not nothing. It's nicely made, it's a nice design. I did not even thought that it's that thin, so it really, as you see, it's perfect. The circle of the hand, it's just perfect. These cutouts I would not even need, but you can also hold it like this. And yeah, it's a nice machine, to be honest. It's a really nice machine. I have to say I like it a lot. I think I will use this one the most in the future, because it's just, yeah, it's just the best machine I own so far. And yeah, why not use the best tools? I will try to use the other machines also, but I want now a little bit better machine, to be honest, to get used to it, because I really want to start out a little bit, as you see, maybe trying to get better, trying to do some practice. Also did this thing about 5 times now, or 10 times, I'm not sure. Even poked it through the 1mm skin here and ripped it out. So just to see, what you see on the sides here is how continuous you are. So do you always go the full depth? As you can see on the line here, you see some white silicone. That's where I went not deep enough. This line would not be holding in the skin. You know what I'm saying? So this is a nice thing feature on the fake skins, to be watching to see if you're really tattooing the right way. So I said, I'm not sure if you should be really the full depth completely, but I heard it should be 1.2 millimeters around, depending on the place of the body, on the skin type and whatnot. I mean, My skin on the hand, you for sure will need 2 millimeters of depth. On some places, even 3, or you will not get through with the needle, especially on the hard pieces of skin here. Well, a lot of dead skin is on each other, so therefore, yeah, it really depends on the person, on the skin type, and whatnot. But to be consistent is something you can check with this. Yeah, now I will go on and try to make some other circles. You can also overlap them, and just as you see, make overlapping. What I also did sometimes is try to make a completely straight line through the middle of the circle free-handed. So what you're gonna do is just, as I said, you aim for the middle. You go down as straight as possible. Try not to overshoot, not to undershoot. Just get it perfect on the start and on the end. That's always something to practice. And the straightness of the line, so you don't make a bend, a curve, a shake, whatever. So like I did here, a slight bend to the right and 2 shakes in the line. It's not how it should be. Just I wanted to show you. Yeah. And what you can do is take a ruler or something else, some scale, something like this. It has a scale, and just measure how far apart each piece is. So you put this like that. Yep, and you can see I'm at about 4.25 millimeters to the right, and about 4. Wow, that's perfect. Okay, that's really, that's, I would say that's the middle. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that. So because it's almost my job, and I do it a daily basis, splitting things in half. So yeah, cutting a lot of wood freehand also, and always splitting in half. So therefore, I'm pretty good at splitting things in half. Yeah. Uh, but I said you can also use just a simple ruler, whatever. It's just, or you can just take a look at it and see if it's correct. Does it look correct? Does it not? You're the judge of your things you make. So uh, how good you become is your thing. So next thing I want to do is try to get this piece done. Just always try to do it as much as possible, as often as possible. Just make it 5, 6, 7, 8 times till you can't see it anymore, because you're getting better and better every time. It's just the way it is. And maybe you want to get this frog on my skin next to my lizard I have, or a gecko I have, because it just looks awesome. I really like it. I don't know who made it, so I was not drawing it, but it's just a very nice frog. I like it a lot. And yeah, it's a small tattoo you can get yourself. Try it first out, and yeah, has some shadings, some colors, different colors mixed into each other and blend them over well. So have a lot of things to do here on this small thing. It just looks easy. Never is. Believe me, never is, as you see on one small damn circle. And here you have 2 of them. So therefore, yeah, no tattoo is easy. Now, I just looked it up what machine it is. As you can see, it's CNC-M-P5-8 raw ink. So yeah, I cannot really use this information for anything, but some of you may know what this is. Is it a good machine? Is it not? I found it to be sold for up to $130. So yeah, on Amazon here it still is available for $80, so $79.99, I guess it was. To be honest, I'm very happy with the price I got. So yeah, I think I would use it a lot. And now, people, just remember, if you just look closely, you will find something. As you see, I found it. It's on the box. So yeah, this is the machine, as I wrote here. Was the right information, so therefore, yeah, as you saw, I have to practice a lot. Still a lot of work to do. Learn, and trying to get better. And as said, soon I want to try out some very small thing at least on my skin, even if I just make a circle. But yeah, we'll try it out, and I will go on and do some froggy frogs right now, and try out the machine a little bit, see what it can do, and yeah. Now, I hope you liked this video. Please leave me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos. And thanks for watching.